I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
If they do, promise you'll actually purchase something for once.
Trinket.
Everything's all right? I will. God knows it's been
All
too long
passed
since
by
I
the
tasted
great
real.
Aeolian.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, would you?
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by Yiz...
If you're looking for passage,
Dr. Captain
talk to
Garland,
Captain
you're looking to get passage.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. That's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Look, I'm sorry about your troubles, but I've got to look out for myself. I'm not going to risk it. Well, a man's got to make a living after all. Fine. We'll cast off immediately. Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. You've picked one of the worst places in Morrowind to do that, but suit yourself. Just remember, Raven Rock is... Any questions? Giollan, I was starting to wonder what happened to you.
We were delayed by bad weather.
I've got your back. As you wish, my Thane.
Can I help you?
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Redoran Guard.
As the wife to the second...
If you find yourself in the ash
I
wastes,
think you might be
keep your eyes to the ground. Ash spawn like to spring up from nowhere. If you witness suspicious activity, report it to Captain Velith immediately.
We heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life. Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Chemical supplies.
You haven't seen
Always a
Cresh's
pleasure to
Corellius.
watch when a man
No.
walks
They
by.
don't exactly grow on. Look, if you see Cresh's, tell... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? You tell Crushes he better give that pickaxe back to me.
How do you...
Or else.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients if you're ever in the market. Still here. I'll head back home if you need me.
I work for Mogrul. You got a problem, you talk to him.
I'll give you this warning only once.
Then
Stay
let's
out of
be
my
off.
way, and we'll do just fine.
Right behind you.
Mogrul doesn't lend coin to outlanders.
Gods, another mouth to feed. You've picked the wrong town to sell. Oh, outlanders.
Thanks.
I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive.
Talk to Captain Garland if you're looking to book passage.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I lived in the
Climb
Grey
and
Quarter
back
of
and we'll be
Windhelm
off.
for years. It's a
Better bundle up.
place full of
May keep
bitter
up for a while.
dumber. Let's be done here quickly.
What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that in such power?
Ugh, what a wretched place. Who would build a town in the middle of a swamp?
Do you like magic? Valiant says I'm good at learning. I like learning about it.
Damn them! Bandits are worse than the vermin that infest the ash wastes back home.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun.
You're that visitor been poking. Attic room, eh?
We drink to
Well,
our youth.
we don't have an
the
attic room,
days come and gone.
but you can have the one on
Riverwood
Age of
looks
aggression
peaceful.
is just cloud
If I had
done.
to settle in Skyrim, this might be the
We'll
place.
drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about.
Ulfric,
I think you're looking for this.
kings. On the
We need
day
to
of
talk.
your death, we will
Follow
drink
me.
and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has
Close the
sullied
door.
our hopes and our dreams.
Come on, close the door. You're not afraid of me, are you? Close the door, then we can talk. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
You
You'll
just
be back.
find that lying
If you're
around?
really Dragonborn.
Out of my
this
way,
is your destiny.
stranger.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer.
I'm glad that I'm finally
You're
traveling
the only
with
one
someone
that
who
can kill a
seems
dragon
competent.
permanently by devouring
My
its
last
soul.
patron was killed
Can you do
trying
it?
to tackle an
Can
entire
you
fleet
devour
of
a dragon's
weapons
soul?
alone.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. We remember what most don't, that the you're the only one that can kill a dragon Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
What the finest weapons and armor. Mm-hmm.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with... It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Lingra, Rossis, Alan, Strondul, both ye, Alan, Lo, Ran, Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent. My last victim was killed trying to tackle an entire fort.
Your training proceeds well. We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim. Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kine, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ismir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it. You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thu'um resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
What's our next move?
Sky?
Lead up.
I hope someday we'll get to know each other better.
I lived in the Grey Quarter of Windhelm for years. It's a wretched place full of bitter Dunmer. Let's be done here.
You don't want to go up there! A dragon! It's attacked! It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out. Come on, hurry. We might be too late. Lorcan's eyes. Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does.
Salakunir, Zil Grotova Ursar. Sled.
it! Something's happening. God's above! So you really are... I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.